All right, boys, buckle up. Yeah, we're out here in Austin, Texas, man. It's wild out here, dude.
I almost threw your...
I got a little B-roll for you guys, but it is nuts out in Austin. I mean, it is popping off.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to talk about dating and long-term relationships.
Dating.
And it's going to be fun. Just start... Dude, my credit card's on file.
You know y'all got something to do with this, right? Y'all know y'all got something to do with this. And y'all know exactly why y'all got something to do with this. Because whenever it was, I can't remember. Everybody was up in here talking about can't take me to Chili's, can't take me that. Y'all are a contribution to my favorite being shut down and closing the goddamn doors.
How do you deal with the possibility?
If Chili's is your favorite, you should probably leave Florida.
No, but think about that.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Dating's not affecting just my life or my friend Nate's life here. This is Nate, by the way. This is the homie.
Hey, what's up, guys?
It's closing down businesses.
Well, yeah, no, that's a shutdown.
I just thought that was funny because that's where the world's at. Dating is literally closing down businesses. It's unreal.
It's brutal.
Single forever. This is
Possibility that you might be single forever. This was really hard for me because I was a desperate bitch. I was really codependent and I relied on other people to validate me and make me feel loved. Society taught me that you were not valuable if you were single. You were only valuable if you were coupled up. And that's some bullshit. My single friends seem a lot happier than most of the married couples I know.
All right, bye.
I just thought it was so funny because I was a desperate ass bitch.
I don't know. Usually women are the ones who are like, you're empowered if you're single. Fuck those guys.
Yeah,
Do your own thing.
it's totally
Queen,
different.
You know, independent.
No, because she could always get laid up until, I mean,
Right.
okay, give until when you're like 65 maybe. But even then.
Retirement age.
Even then, I caught my dad recently. He's 72. He was whacking one out, just yoking one out, chilling. He was masturbating. There, I'll spell it out for you. But anyways, let's dig deep here, okay? Obviously, it's different for men and women. I get that. But I thought this was hilarious. If you haven't seen this clip from Seinfeld, this is beautiful. And I think this is spot on about marriage. This is classic.
Kramer doesn't miss.
Yeah, Kramer don't. Well, except for that one time.
All right, bye. Hey, what? I had a very interesting lunch with George Costanza today.
Really?
We were talking about our lives, and we both kind of realized we're kids. We're not men.
So then you asked yourselves, isn't there something more to life?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, well, let me clue you in on something. There isn't.
This is the best.
There isn't.
Absolutely not. I mean, what are you thinking about, Jerry? Marriage? Family? Well, they're prisons. Man-made prisons. You're doing time. You get up in the morning, she's there. You go to sleep at night, she's there. It's like you gotta ask permission to use the bathroom.
Is it all right if I use the bathroom? Really?
Yeah, and you can forget about watching TV while you're eating.
I can?
Oh, yeah. You know why? Because it's dinner time. And you know what you do at dinner?
What? You talk about your day.
How was your day today? Did you have a good day today or a bad day today? Well, what kind of day was it?
Well, I don't know. How about you? How was your day?
Look, it's sad, Jerry. It's a sad state of affairs.
I'm glad we had this talk.
Oh, you have no idea.
Dude, Kramer. Perfect.
All right, to be fair, though, I feel like each side, men and women, are both thinking exactly what Kramer said back in 1997 or
Yeah.
whenever that was.
It goes both ways.
Yeah, like how he said when you
Two-way
wake
street.
Yeah, when you wake up,
Yeah.
she's there. Women are thinking the same thing about us.
Yeah.
It's awesome. If you're new here, I'd like to read some of your comments from previous videos. Keep it light, keep it loose, keep it funky. You know, keep it Austin fresh. So, anyways, this lady, she was shooting her shot at me. This isn't part of that, but she goes, "Do you really think women in their 30s can't be wife material?" Unfortunately, for men, I don't know about you, Nate, but I've already accepted the fact that everyone's not going to be ready till they're 30. Basically. Not everyone, but like that's just what it is. So if you do want to get married, just plan on doing it in your 30s or even your 40s because that's when people are ready. But
it just makes it complicated because, like, you know, if a woman gets married closer to 40, obviously there's the fertility issues. That's the big, like, kicker with, like, the
But most people don't even
Getting
want
married
kids
later.
nowadays anyways. I do.
I do.
I
yeah.
want a kid. I'm a hopeless romantic.
In the words of Thea Vaughn, I'd like to hatch a little batch.
I'm
sometime,
an idiot. I'm naive. Okay? But here's the point about this chick. This is going somewhere. So she DMs me and she's shooting her shot at me, which I'm flattered. But I have to say no very rarely because I get very rare DMs like this. You get what I'm saying? I get them, but they're not all going to be first round picks. You get what I mean? And so I have to lightly let them down. Now imagine how many DMs these women get.
Oh, just a regular woman? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big difference. And no, I think women in their 30s, I think everybody in their 30s, that's the new time to settle down. So, I don't want to sit here and be like, women in their 30s they're done. They're dead in the water. It's
No,
like
but
that's
it does get harder at 30. I'd say it's easier for men because men have had, time to kind of establish like their value.
Yeah.
But like women's, I would say maximum like fertility and youth is obviously in their 20s. So it's like kind of switches there
Yeah.
in terms of priorities.
Well, I totally agree. It's the unfortunate
Yeah.
truth that that's what it is now.
Yeah.
Just plan on settling down in your 30s.
Wait until you're at least 30.
Or,
Jesus Christ.
Or
yeah.
never. So this guy goes, there is an epidemic of male loneliness. Most dudes can't even get one girlfriend, yet alone two. Bottom line, this is back to the 30s thing. Bottom line, only the younger females are able to screw around. But they'll end up single, lonely, and depressed as well. That was a bit harsh. I think men got that the worst. But they go, they're all chasing the same guy. All right, well, to be fair with that, women in their 30s and even their 40s still have so much more opportunity
Yeah.
than me.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
And definitely more than him.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, dude, seriously, yeah, no, you're not lying.
Well, it's funny because, like...
A guy in their 20s is very disposable.
Yes. Yeah, like, I've even told Nate
Yeah.
here, I'm like... Because he's young. He's younger. He's 23. So I'm like... For me, it didn't really happen until, like, 26, 27. All of a sudden, my window of opportunity... I'm like borderline 6 foot. I'm all right looking. I'm pretty... People seem to like me. So I have an advantage. But I still have the same outcome as everyone else. I'm still single with no kids in a motel in Texas. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. I'm glad we got that out of the way. So that's the big difference. Like the woman in the beginning that said I'm probably going to be single forever, she's still going to be humping and jumping for another 15 years, and she's going to have way more success than most of us. That's the funniest part. So you go, girls. I get it. I get why everybody's transitioning now. I see it. I see the advantage.
I just need to know from a men's perspective, are y'all waiting on girls to talk to you first?
I'm waiting for gas prices to go down, the Elden Ring DLC, and Chipotle to put an accurate amount of chicken in the bowl when I order it. All those things might actually happen.
Will I be in a relationship?
Dude, he fucking nailed that one.
And to answer the question, yes, I am waiting for them to hit me up so that I can tell them no. But there's actually a high probability I'll probably say yes.
I don't know. Sometimes girls like that do approach. Like when I was 18, a girl like slid in my DMs, but she was in a relationship.
Of course she was.
Sometimes those girls in relationships will do that. It's fucking crazy.
It's standard.
But no, I was like 18, and I was like, this has never happened to me. I was like, this girl's really cute. So I was just like, okay.
No, it's crazy.
Cool.
But this is going to be a little list of dudes, right? Where like the 40-year-old woman who looks pretty good is far more successful than any of these guys we're about to watch. This one's classic. This is going to answer a lot of questions for most men.
Classic.
Relationship this year. Darn. Will I be in a relationship next year? Darn. Will I be in a relationship in 5 years? Darn. Will I be in a relationship in 10 years? Darn. Can I have a cuddle buddy? Will I go out on any dates this year? Will somebody ever ask me out? Will I ever ask anybody out? Can I at least have a dog? Will I ever find the love of my life? Darn.
It would have been
Should I
funny
get
if
back
he
to
just
that?
dropped it, didn't even throw it.
Nope. Here's another.
It would have been funny if for the will ever find the love of my life, he just drops it. He doesn't even try to throw it in.
But that's the funniest part is
Yeah.
that's a metaphor for most of us.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it again. I'm not 6'4", okay? Which for some reason is very popular. I kind of get it. if you're in survival mode and you need the biggest, strongest guy around and money doesn't matter and you gotta, you kind of whatever. But imagine this, right? This is kind of fucked up but funny. This is this guy Matt. He's a blind dude. He's a fan of the channel, but I actually like him. He's kind of funny. But imagine being a blind guy trying to date. Listen to my boy Matt here try and sell himself. This is just gold.
Perk when dating a blind person. You don't have to worry about me being a backseat driver. Oh, we almost just crashed and died? Didn't notice. Just keep going.
He goes, oh, you're ugly as fuck? I had no idea. but we were talking about that. We were like, flip that around. The blind chick, she's fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
She's good. She's chilling. She's
Dude, if she's in decent shape, she'll still have tons of DMs.
yeah. So
You won't be able to see any of them, but
Well, I'm just also trying to lighten the mood because I know a lot of cats out here, probably a little bit like me, a little hopeless romantic. You want to have your little sugar thing with you. That little together forever and shit. But at the same time, you're like, who am I kidding?
would be cool, but unlikely.
What's so fucking frustrating for me? All I ever hear is women talking about how men don't want to take them on dates anymore. Or if they do, the guy wants to split the bill, which by the way is really stupid in my opinion. But here I am, willing to take a girl out on a date, and I'm willing to pay for the entire bill. But I can't even take a girl out on a date because all the women that I've met this year alone, they don't even want to text me back after they gave me their number. It's like, wait, why would you give me your number if you had no intention whatsoever to want to even go out with me? And this has happened to me with multiple women that I've met. Like if there's a woman out there who isn't about playing games, I'm just letting you know right now, I'm willing to take.
Yeah, he's not wrong there.
Imagine that. Imagine being a guy, right? I guess I've kind of experienced that a little bit. Imagine being a girl, being able to just get every number in the universe. But, it's just more of a flattering thing. That's like equivalent to when a gay guy hits on me. It's like I can't do anything with that.
But it's cool.
But it feels good.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's flattering. I'm like, stop it. Anyways, just something to think about. That's all. Just kind of making a point there. This guy goes, back to the marriage thing, okay, which is so risky. He goes, this guy had a good point. He goes, married for 20 years. First of all, congratulations.
Nice.
He goes, if you are looking for partners at the bar, run, forget it. He goes, join a hobby group, church group, schools, or go to the library. I actually went to the library recently. It was kind of pathetic in there. I wouldn't go to the library. I like his enthusiasm, though. He goes, don't overlook the nerds. Remember all the guys we've showed here, okay? And remember,
Dude.
Even decent-looking men are having a hard time.
The end of this comment is rich.
Yeah, this one goes, don't overlook the nerds, the engineers, the awkward-looking ones, the ones doesn't know how to strike a conversation, blind men, men without penises. People go for the bad boys and girls and then complain that they are all bad apples.
Dude, I don't know a single guy that is just like, I want to get a bad girl. And in terms of attractiveness, sure, but like most guys just want a nice, cool girl to hang out with.
Yes.
That's like a good hang.
That's exactly what we want.
You don't want a bad girl, like a girl with like neck tattoos.
Yeah.
Like a lock and key on her fucking throat.
Yeah, it's like that. That's my girl.
That's not the girl I'm trying to get,
To be fair though, I am a little bit nuts. I'm a little out there, so. Now I kind of go, the girl's got to be able to hang and ride with me. Anyways, keep this moving.
I don't know what kind of alternate universe I've been living in, but it is one that didn't happen to include a lot of money. And last night I went on a first date with a man who spent $450 on our dinner. And 2 years ago, that was more than my rent for my 400 square foot, tiny ass, ghetto ass apartment. So I just want to tell you to tell your man to step up.
The expectation there, yeah.
Should we call Chili's district manager? Should we call the CEO? Explain to them that they need to up their prices?
How much you want to bet that she's gonna stop texting that dude in a few weeks?
Oh, easy, for sure.
It's not gonna, no.
Yeah, she's gonna go. Yeah,
she'd be like, oh, but this guy's got a neck tattoo.
He goes, he's rich, but he's blind.
That's what
Anyways.
He's blind. God dang.
This one.
If I had to give one piece of advice, it would be don't get the fucking tattoo.
My mom always used to say, you're gonna hate those when you're 50. And I'm like, joke's on you, Ma. I fucking hate them now. This creator's caption to the video was that the legal age for a tattoo should be 21. And I could argue that it should be 25. Like, wait till that prefrontal cortex is fully developed.
So I put that in there because, like, I have a couple of tattoos. They're, like, small and very odd. I actually kind of regret them all, but it's cool.
I have none.
Yeah, so
Clean slate.
You're doing great. But, like, I have this mental block with tattoos. Like, when I see a chick covered in tats, no offense, ladies, like, I really don't care. I'm not going to do anything with you or date you, probably.
Yeah.
Still be nice to you, person. We can just be friends. That's a popular thing now. But I mentally can't. I had this like really hot chick hitting on me once, but she was just covered in tats. I'm talking like the chest, everything.
That's so much.
And I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. When I see sleeves and a lot of tats, I picture Nate. So I can't, unfortunately, have. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Am I tripping? Or?
I don't know. Yeah, it's like there's like a cutoff point for me. Like if you have like maybe one on your wrist,
yeah, one or two,
something like that.
No big
cool.
deal.
But like yeah, when you start to like all the way down your arm.
Wait, what did
like,
you say? Choke me?
Oh, earlier, like one of these crazy girls that has like choke me tatted on her throat. I don't know if that exists. I'm sure it's out there.
It's probably real.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, somebody made up Star Wars, so that if I made that up, that probably exists.
Anyways, that's just something that I also deal with in the dating market. I don't know if you guys deal with that. Because I will come across a cool chick, and I'll be like, oh, she's really cool, but she has this, like, dagger going down her sternum. And I'm just like,
Can you put that in my, you know?
Well, like, put it this way,
Gotta
right?
keep it clean.
So I have like a neck tattoo that I really regret, and it's a smiley face, right?
Damn.
But put it this way, right? A smiley face, what does that really tell you about somebody? You get what I mean? It's kind of like, he's probably a happy-go-lucky guy. You know, but when you see a chick with a snake wrapping around her arm, all I think is she's nothing more than a snake in the grass.
She wants that to be a cock.
Yeah, backstabbing bitch.
I'm
just kidding. I'm just something to think about. It makes dating harder for me. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. All right, let's switch gears back to marriage, though, because this is one where, like, I feel like so many people just giving up on marriage. Not just men, women too. Ladies, chime in. You know, I'm not trying to talk shit about you. We're just coming from dudes' perspectives over here.
The institution itself is not functional because, you're tying yourself to the state.
Because why I will probably marry a girl who isn't from America.
Me too, Grant.
90% chance that when I decide to get married, it'll be with a girl that's not from America. Men are now more objectified than women. They're simply viewed for what they can provide and what they can do for others.
This dude is handsome as fuck, too.
Wait, did you hear what he just said? Men are objectified. That's how you know we're living in another reality. Men are objectified and only seen for what they can do for others. But to be fair, I feel like that's always been a thing. Even like if you were living in the bush, you know, out in the jungle.
Yeah.
You know, it's still kind of like...
It's certainly on hyperdrive now, but I think it always has been.
Yeah, I feel like it's always been that way.
Chris Rock has that bit. It's like women and children are loved no matter what, and then men are loved under the condition that provide something. Something like that.
You gotta love it. I know.
Yeah. But this dude's fucking handsome. It
Look
sucks
at
that
him.
he's having trouble. Yeah.
He's probably not tall enough. He's only 6 foot.
So much so that what one man won't do, the next one will. And you're just a DM away from any yacht, plane, or car in the entire world like that, just because you're alive. Now,
Woo! What's up with it, motherfucker?
Sorry, I just had to put that one in there. Like, I throw you guys a curveball once in a while.
Soon.
I gotta throw you guys a
Soon.
curveball.
Yeah.
But to be fair about like
EDP,
the whole like that clip had nothing to do with anything. It was just funny. But like the whole marrying chicks from other countries. Eddie Murphy had this bit a long time ago. I think it was in Delirious or his stand-up special Raw. And the bit was basically he's like, I could go out in the jungle and find a jungle bitch, right? Jack of the jungle or whatever. He says something weird with a bone through her nostril. Can't speak English, nothing. Bring her back to America, and in 5 years' time, she's gonna end up one day going, I want half, Eddie.
That's true.
So
Americanization, baby.
There you go. So it's kind of one of those things where, and to be fair, we could leave you bitches too.
Yeah.
Guilty. I've done it.
That's like 20% of the time, though.
Yeah, it's really
most marriages are ended by ladies.
most of the time I get dumped. It's classic.
But it was, if you want to marry a girl from Thailand, brother, you got to go to Thailand and stay there.
Yeah.
Don't go back to America.
No. Anyways, this is all going to come full circle here, all right?
Oh, shit.
This one's rich, Okay, remember the Chili's talk. All right, remember what happened to Chili's, guys. Okay, here we go.
My dating life is a joke.
Amen, brother.
I can't even make this up anymore.
He's good.
Like I can't even make this stuff up. I'm talking to this girl. We're texting for a little bit. It's going well. I say, hey, do you like coffee? She says, yeah, I love coffee. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. We mesh on something. Do you want to get coffee sometime? So she texts back and she says, this isn't going to work for me. We have different approaches / principles to dating. And
I'm getting pissed off.
What the hell?
Yeah, don't
man?
you just want to throw something?
Yeah.
God, it feels so good.
This is your deodorant?
Hold on. Yeah, be careful with that. It's custom.
Fuck your deodorant. No. Just throw it
All
at the
right. No, it gets better. It gets better. Hold on.
And I'm not going to waste our time any further. And she blocked me. You just said you love coffee. What's wrong with getting coffee? Like, that is a easy way to talk, get to know somebody a little more, and just enjoy a warm or cold beverage with caffeine.
Dude.
I thought that was so funny how he said that.
What's going on? Yeah.
Oh, shit. I mean, okay, guys, let's remember, okay? All right? Let's not forget. Chili's is going out of business because it's not good enough anymore. So if you think a cup of coffee, if you're under 6 foot, you think a cup of coffee is gonna fly? Oh boy, you better bring some creamer, baby. So I got bad news for you.
It's not happening.
Yeah. I just thought that was just kind of funny. It'll be fine.
No muff for you.
Yeah, no muff for you. All right, so this dude goes, 41, no kids, no house, working 2 jobs. I wanted kids, but it's too late. Well, technically, if he's 41, he could still pop one out.
It's a guy? Yeah,
but
no, he could.
But I get his mentality. I get it, though. We could feel like it's over for us.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm 34, and I'm like, I'm fucked. When I was 18, I thought 30 was like, you're dead. So anyways.
You're basically
dead. You're
dead.
basically dead. Yeah. So he goes, I wanted kids, but it's too late. Plus, I can't afford anything. That makes sense.
Brutal.
He goes, 40 people were just laid off from my full-time corporate job. Most were married and had kids. So I consider myself lucky. Sad times we're living in.
That's wild. You would think it'd be the opposite because like employers see guys with wives and kids as like more anchored.
Yeah. If you have it's proof that if you have a wife and kids, like in the real world, in real jobs, not in internet land here, you will get further ahead, which is the crazy part.
Yeah.
This guy goes, having kids is simultaneously the most difficult and rewarding thing I've ever done. Classic.
Believe that, yeah.
And I still want to have a kid. So, hey, dare to dream, boys, okay? And honestly, I think we should just start running this stuff up with these ladies. I mean, just start saying the most random shit.
Crazy. Send it to us.
No, just start saying, like, just take them on the most oddest dates. Like, we were doing a stand-up show. We're getting the stand-up show here, but we're doing a stand-up show at this place that I call it's like the comedy crack house. They call it The Gimmick. It's in Tampa Bay, in Tampa, Florida. But this couple came in, first date, he took her to this literal house that's gutted out. It literally looks like a trap house.
It looks like a room that a woman's purity would be stolen.
Most women probably,
to put it mildly.
But it was actually kind of a genius idea because they didn't sell any beverages, so he couldn't spend any money there. Okay? It was like this shitty ass place, but it was so odd that I think it was actually a good date. So I feel like that's where we need to go. I'm talking laser tag. I'm talking go-karts, all right? I'm talking...
Comedy mothership.
Not coffee. Okay. Anyways, you guys leave some funny ideas, okay? I'm having a brain fart here.
Best date idea gets featured in the next video.
Yes, best date idea. That's a shitty, odd date idea. That's the new move.
Worst date idea gets thrown off the top floor of the Hilton
that
we're staying in.
And you will die.